there's the cute one, the bad boy, the one who strangled a potato farmer, and the one without an iron deficiency. They're incredible. But the contents of the real Section 215 is actually even more sinister.
It's called Section 215, nicknamed the Library Records Provision, which allows the government to require businesses to hand over records of any, quote, any tangible things, including books, records, papers, documents, and other items.
If that sounds broad, it's because it was very much written that way. Section 215 says the government can ask for any tangible things, so long as it's for an investigation to protect against international terrorism, which is basically a blank check. It's like letting a teenager borrow the car on the strict condition that they only use it for car-related activities. OK, Mum and Dad, I'm going to use this for a hand job in a Wendy's parking lot, but that is car-related, so I think I'm covered. Section 215 is overseen by a secret intelligence court known as the FISA, and they've interpreted it to mean the government could basically collect and store phone records for every American, the vast majority of whom, of course, have no connection to terrorism, unless Aunt Cheryl has been gravely mischaracterising the activities of her needlepoint club. It's a sleeper cell, isn't it, Aunt Cheryl? You will hang for this, Aunt Cheryl. You're a traitor and a terrible aunt, not in that order. Now, the government will point out that under 215 they hold phone records and not the calls themselves.
What the intelligence community is doing is looking at phone numbers and durations of calls. They are not looking at people's names, and they're not looking at content.
Yes, but that's not entirely reassuring, because you can extrapolate a lot from that information. If they knew that you called your ex 12 times last night between 1 and 4 a.m. for a duration of 15 minutes each time, they can be fairly sure that you left some pretty pathetic voicemails. I don't care who's monitoring this call, Vicky. We should be together. Pick up the phone, damn it. I'm a human being, not an animal. Now, the Patriot Act was written just after 9/11, and for years it was extended and reauthorised with barely a passing thought. In fact, it became so routine that when it was extended in 2011, one newscast just tacked it onto the end of a report about a presidential trip abroad.
Chip Reed, CBS News, traveling with the president in Deauville, France.
Also in France, by the way, President Obama signed into law a 4-year extension of the terrorism-fighting Patriot Act.
Also in France, by the way, he threw that in like a mother telling her grown daughter that her childhood pet just died. Oh, nice talking to you, sweetie. Also, by the way, Mr. Peppers is dead. See you at Christmas. Bang. But all of that was before the public was made aware of what the government's capabilities actually were, because that all ended in June of 2013.
Edward Snowden has just taken responsibility for one of the biggest government leaks in U.S. history.
We learned that the government has the capacity to track virtually every American phone call and to scoop up impossibly vast quantities of data across the internet.
Revelations that the NSA eavesdropped on world leaders.
If you've ever been to the Bahamas, the NSA could have recorded your phone calls and stored them for up to a month.
All that information was exposed by Edward Snowden. It is still kind of incredible that a 29-year-old contractor was able to steal top-secret documents from an organisation that literally has the word security in its name. Clearly that was not great for them, because the only place where it should be that easy for employees in their 20s to steal is a lids store. Dude, you sure I should take this? Relax, dude, it's a Miami Marlins cap. We're not exactly selling Fabergé eggs here. It is still unclear exactly how many documents Edward Snowden stole, although he has consistently tried to reassure people that he put them in good hands.
Honestly, I don't want to be the person making decisions on what should be public and what shouldn't, which is why, rather than publishing these on my own or putting them out openly, I'm running them through journalists.
And that sounds great, but of course it's not a fail-safe plan, as was proven when the New York Times published this slide, but did such a sloppy job of blocking out redacted information that some people were able to read the information behind that black bar, which concerned how the US was monitoring Al-Qaeda in Mosul, a group now known as ISIS. So essentially, a national security secret was leaked because no one at the Times knows how to use Microsoft Paint. And look, you can think that Snowden did the wrong thing or did it in the wrong way. But the fact is, we have this information now, and we no longer get the luxury of pleading ignorance. It's like you can't go to SeaWorld and pretend that Shamu's happy anymore, when we now know at least half the water in her tank is whale tears. We know that now. You can't unknow that information. So you have to bear that in mind. But here's the thing. It's now 2 years later, and it seems like we've kind of forgotten to have a debate over the content of what Snowden leaked. A recent Pew report found that nearly half of Americans say they're not very concerned or not at all concerned about government surveillance, which is fine if that's an informed opinion. But I'm not sure that it is, because we actually sent a camera crew to Times Square to ask some random passers-by who Edward Snowden was and what he did. And these are the responses that we got.
I have no idea who Edward Snowden is.
I have no idea who Edward Snowden is.
I've heard the name. I just can't think right now exactly what it is.
Edward Snowden. No, I do not.
Just for the record, that wasn't cherry-picking. That was entirely reflective of everyone we spoke to. Although, to be fair, some people did remember his name. They just couldn't remember why.
He sold some information to people. He revealed some information that shouldn't have been revealed.
I think from what I remember is the information that he shared was detrimental to our military secrets and keeping our soldiers and our country safe.
They can leak documents about the U.S. Army's operations in Iraq. Edward Snowden revealed a bunch of secrets, I guess, or information into which Edward Snowden was in charge of
A lot of documents.
Here's the thing. Edward Snowden is not the WikiLeaks guy. The WikiLeaks guy is Julian Assange, and you do not want to be confused with him. Partly because he was far less careful than Snowden in what he released and how, and partly because he resembles a sandwich bag full of biscuit dough wearing a Stevie Nicks wig. And that is critical. Julian Assange is not a likable man. Even Benedict Cumberbatch could not make him likable. He's uncumberbatchable. That was supposed to be physically impossible. But I don't blame people for being confused. We've been looking at this story for the last 2 weeks, and it is hard to get your head around. Not just because there are so many complicated programs to keep track of, but also because there are no easy answers here. We all naturally want perfect privacy and perfect safety. But those two things cannot coexist. It's like how you can't have a badass pet falcon and an adorable pet vole named Herbert. Either you have to lose one of them, which obviously you don't want to do, or you have to accept some reasonable restrictions on both of them. Now, to be fair, the NSA will argue that just because they can do something doesn't mean they do it, and that there are